What's up, guys? Mitchell Watts with Town & Country TV, and today I am at Townsend, Tennessee at the Bronco Super Celebration East. And in today's video, what we're going to do is take you guys for a ride along of the actual Bronco sport, as you guys can see behind me. Now, I've also got a scheduled appointment right after that to go with the 2 and the 4-door. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed with that bell notification turned on, so that way you don't miss that video as well. But we're going to be kind of comparing, kind of getting a baseline with what people are calling that baby Bronco. Now, what's cool is I'm being told that we're actually the ones to drive the Bronco Sports, and for the Bronco 2 and 4-door, we'll be riding with professionals. So I'm sure with that factor alone is going to make the 2 and 4-door pretty dadgum awesome. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into a Bronco Sport and take it for a spin. All right, so they just gave us the briefing and kind of showed us where everything is, like the GOAT modes, the locking rear differential, and all that kind of stuff. So we're about to go ahead and pull out and head to the trails. All right, so we are turning off onto the trail itself. I will tell you that I'm not expecting a whole lot, just simply because this is on an escape chassis. But
so as we get started on this trail, it's going to be a combination of rocks, gravel, mud, dirt, kind of all your standard off-road experience. We are going to keep the vehicle in normal mode just so you can see how capable Bronco Sport is just in normal mode. This trail doesn't really, at this point, doesn't call for anything beyond that.
As you can see, we're kind of in a caravan, and we've got people leading us and then following us.
That there are
and so it's, you know, I'm kind of excited just because I love off-roading, but once again, it's kind of interesting to see how this thing is going to handle. It's a it's a minor trail. It's nothing hardcore off-roading. But realistically, that's not what the Bronco Sport is designed to be. It's not designed to be that hardcore off-roader. If that's what you're looking for, obviously the 2 and 4-doors for you, but for that person that likes to go, you know, to the wilderness on the weekends, but needs a daily driver that they can fit in and out of the parking garage, there we go. Hit that bottom out. You know, this might not be a bad little option for you. Now, as you may or may not, because I'm not sure exactly when the camera was rolling, but the guys on the intercom was saying just a second ago, this is a Badlands edition. So it's got the 2.0 liter 4-cylinder, four-cylinder engine, which is the higher output motor. It also happens to have the Haas suspension system, which has got the position sensitive suspension dampers, if you will, and it also has a little bit more ground clearance than a normal Bronco. And I tell you, Josh is over there having a heyday. We're trying to hold the camera still because we've got one camera mounted outside. Is the thing still on? Tell me it's not dead. And it is. Then we've also got this one that he is holding on to for dear life. So yeah, there you go. Josh, what's your first opinion? What do you think so far?
It's not bad.
It's
actually pretty quick.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. That's a good point.
As we see,
and so I'm actually surprised how much power this 2.0 liter feels like it has. A lot of that's probably gearing as well as the 8-speed automatic transmission. But hey, look at this. Yeah, we've got our next video that we've got coming out is going to be featuring our ride along with that puppy. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. But
all right, everyone, just making sure that we are in mud and ruts right now in the GOAT mode. 2 counterclockwise turns on the dial will get you there. You should see the front-facing camera automatically appear on your screen. If not, there is a camera button just to the right of the tune. I'm sorry, to the left of the tune button. You can press that, and that'll also bring on that forward-facing camera for you. That's something you can do anytime. It doesn't need to be inside of a GOAT mode.
All right, so we basically got to the photo opportunity spot, and realistically,
so as we go up this hill right here to the right, there are a couple sizable ruts, so you are going to want to stay to the right of the trail. We are in mud and rut mode because the GOAT mode is going to do the braking and torque vectoring and all those systems for us to give us maximum traction as we go up the hill.
Rookie lost his microphone. And he got to put it in drive, man. Come on, man.
Hold on.
So we just swapped out and realistically just realized that we're kind of just now starting the trail. So we're letting Josh drive this component of it. One gripe that me and him both happen to have about the Bronco Sport is that the seat bottom cushion does not have the ability to tilt. So for someone that's taller, like he's 6'1", I'm 6'3", it's nice to be able to take that seat bottom and tilt it up. It gives support up underneath your knees, basically. But oh, look at this. Yeah, so pretty cool. I mean, yeah, this is where the trail actually legit starts.
Pretty good hill.
As you make your way to the top, you'll see a couple trees with the pink ribbon. We are going to go across that little path right there. Big Bronco is going to yield for us. As you go down the hill, this is a good opportunity to turn on trail control. That is the top left button by the goat mode indicator. When you press that, and by using the set buttons on the left side of the steering wheel, that allows you to set your speed, which basically turns the vehicle into a low-speed crawl control, anywhere from 1 to 10 miles an hour. Then the vehicle is going to take over braking and acceleration for you.
That's cool. No brake or gas.
So you don't have your foot on the brake or the gas right
No.
now, going down this steep hill.
I got it set for 3 miles per hour, and we're just going down.
That's cool. That is so cool.
If you are engaged in trail control, if you look to the bottom left corner of the screen in the dash by the steering wheel, you'll see the green number from 1 to 10. That is your speed indicator. And if you look in the top right corner, you will see that the four-wheel drive lock option is on. That automatically came on when we turned on the mud and rut mode.
Look at that. Look, Ma, no feet. That's pretty sweet. And dude, look at this scenery too, man. It is hard to beat this right here. Welcome to Tennessee.
So as we head out of the trail, a couple other things to note. Bronco Sport does have 8.8 inches of ground clearance. That is going to be industry leading in this segment. Additionally, we also have 7.4 inches of wheel travel. Again, also industry leading. So basically, that wheel travel allows the vehicle to keep all 4 tires on the ground as much as possible. So especially as we're going over ruts and these little bumps, you'll feel the vehicle is very stable because with that travel, we can keep all 4 wheels on the ground.
I'm still in the mud rut mode, and it just really changes how this thing drives. You can see the RPM change, like it just stays higher RPM.
So it feels like it's shifting less. It's basically keeping you in the power band, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, if it looks like it's hard to keep this camera still, it's because it is. Let's give it some gas, Josh. Okay.
This thing is fast.
I love it.
One other cool thing to note as we head out on the trail here is that on the rear axle of this vehicle is actually a twin clutch setup, and that engineer is actually borrowed from the Focus RS racing team. And that technology was also put into use in some of the off-road racing segments. So basically, with Ford's involvement in race team and off-road race team, they're able to, use, test, and develop that technology, and then bring it to us as consumers.
That's pretty cool. So I guess that's that torque vectoring that they were talking about. So that way, when you're going around corners and kind of giving it some gas and things like that. Yeah, Josh, I shouldn't have got out. I shouldn't have let you drive. I'm kind of jealous right now.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. See, I'm not always just trying to steal the thunder, just most of the time. So I'll tell you, man, I was not expecting much. And, for what you get at the price point you pay, this is not a bad little off-roader. It's going to be a good testament to
that bash plate. Yeah. They hit it.
Using those bash plates, huh?
Yeah.
That's why you got them, right? But I mean, outside of this particular vehicle and the 2- and 4-door Bronco, I think the only thing that Ford really sells right now, currently, obviously the F-150 and the Raptor, stuff like that, I think this is the most capable vehicle currently available on the dealer lot right now.
Oh.
No, bash plates. I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear that.
I'm glad this isn't mine.
Josh said just a second ago on camera, he said, yeah, I don't want to buy one of these ones that Ford uses for these ride and drives because, you got people that are using and abusing these things, but it's nice to know it can handle it. All right, so Josh, I know you're driving. We're about to get back onto that main road to head back to the Bronco Super Celebration. But what is your first impressions of the Bronco Sport? First time off-roading it too, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's your first impressions? Pay attention to driving first. Please don't wreck. Please don't wreck.
It's a lot more capable than I thought. That was a pretty big hill. I'm sure it didn't look big on camera, but this thing went right up. It didn't slip or anything.
Yeah, that's. I'd have to say the same. Once again, I wasn't expecting Raptor-style off-roading capabilities, but for what you get, the price point that you pay, and it handles really well on the road.
See what it's got.
Golly. Yeah, if you guys have ever been to Townsend, Tennessee, you know there's a lot of curvy roads, as you can see right here. But yeah, guys, there you go. That is our first drive off-road in the new Bronco Sport. Glad we were able to bring this to you guys without actually having to tear up a vehicle on the lot, because as you guys know, that's the reason we normally don't go off-roading or do burnouts or things like that, is because we want to respect people's cars before they actually have the ability to purchase them. So,
But what about your Raptor?
huh?
What about your Raptor?
Oh, it's mine.
We can take that off-road.
Oh, okay. Josh officially called me out. All right, consider that done. We will take my Raptor off-road before I end up getting rid of it for the Bronco.
Better hurry.
Ooh, yeah. What do you mean better hurry? You
The Bronco's coming soon.
The Bronco is coming soon. Hopefully I can talk.
So as we make our way back to the festival, blind spot monitoring.
So there you have it. That is our first drive impressions of driving the new Bronco Sport off-road. And I will tell you, I know that this is not as capable as a 2- and 4-door Bronco, but I will tell you, don't knock it till you try it. And I would say that it's a lot more capable than I even thought it was.
No doubt.
Yeah, and so keep in mind, guys, this is a different segment of a vehicle. They're not targeting the 2- and 4-door Bronco customers. But for that person that needs that street ability and also off-road ability for the weekends, this might be a great choice for you guys. If you haven't already done so, make sure that smash that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so already, hit those comments down below and subscribe to the channel with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss a single video. Peace!
Peace.